السلام عليكم. بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم، والصلاة والسلام على سيدنا محمد أشرف المخلوقات والمرسلين. اللهم اشرح لي صدري ويسر لي أمري واحلل عقدة من لساني يفقهوا قولي. In this video, we are going to discuss lesson plan as concisely as possible.
So, as you know, lesson plan is a wide and a very important topic which is discussed by many authors in many books. So in this video, we try to squeeze down all this information so as to give you the most important ideas about the lesson plan. And at the end of the video, we will provide you also with an example of a lesson plan that you may use in your class.
First, what is a lesson plan?
What are the most important components that you need to organize a well lesson plan?
Why the lesson plan is important in the process of learning?
Lesson plan is a teacher's detailed description of the course of instruction. However, it is a teaching tools that help the teacher to decide
what to teach,
how to teach,
when to teach,
and why to teach.
That is to say, every lesson plan must contain a title, a time required to complete a lesson, a list of materials, and a list of objectives.
So, the most important components that a lesson plan must contain are
the title. The title is the most important part. So here you have to begin with the course of subject, the grade level, and the name.
Date. The date is the time when the teacher performs the lesson. And here, the majority of the teachers forget changing the time. That is to say, they keep the time of the previous lessons. And here, if you don't change the time, it means one of the two. Either you are using the previous lesson plans, or the second one is that you are lazy and you don't want to prepare another lesson plan.
Objective. Objective means that each lesson should have a learning goal which is described as SMART. SMART stands for specific, measurable, achievable, result in time bound.
Plan. Plan means that any lesson must have beginning, middle, and the end, which means that you should divide your lesson into a sequence of activities and times.
Assessment. Assessment means that each objective with its aligned standards must be assessed for student comprehension and success. That is to say, you as a teacher, so you have to use the formative assessment in order to know if the student understands the lesson or not.
Homework. You should also add to your lesson plan the homework that you will give to the students to do in their home at the end of the class, which means the duty and the tasks that the students should do after the end of the class.
Technology. Technology is to add technology skills and standards into lessons if it is possible. That is to say, as a teacher, so you may use some materials like laptop, data show that may help students to understand more.
But why the lesson plan is important? Simply because it works as a guide for the teacher. The teachers don't have to think on their feet. It gives them a starting point. In other words, teachers have a clear procedure to follow. That is to say, if the teachers don't plan their lesson, they will get lost and confused. Moreover, a well-organized lesson plan gives the teacher a sense of security and confidence.
Concerning students, they realize that their teachers cares for their learning and they appreciate the teacher's work as a model of a well-organized work to follow.
To sum up, a well-organized teacher is a source of energy and enthusiasm inside the classroom. This suggests a level of professionalism and real commitment. Finally, this video was about the lesson plan we tried to cover the most important components of the lesson plan, and in order to clarify the image more, here is a good example that summarizes all the main important ones. Thanks for watching, and see you in the next video with a new lesson.